Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Los from the Big Retro Show, and it's about time to go and do some game hunting. Kicking off 2021 with a little bit of some game hunting. Gonna go to some local thrift stores in my area to see if they have anything new for me to pick up. So why don't you guys just come along? So there's been a disturbing trend in my area, and I'm sure it's happening in your area too. That trend is that local thrift stores and pawn shops and everything, they have caught on to the value of these retro games. It used to be that you can go into a local thrift store here in my area and pick up games for $2, $3 each. Long gone are those days now, because now they are priced individually. And I have to blame this a little bit on YouTube, because of course everybody does these pickup videos like I'm doing right now and talks about getting games for dirt cheap and then stating the value for them. And I'm pretty sure that everybody knows about this phenomenon. Hell, I mean, you got Nintendo and Sega and PlayStation making mini consoles just based on the love of retro gaming and retro gaming collections. And so I think now that everybody is privy to how valuable these retro games are, they are now being priced accordingly, and that is a shame. First stop of the day is Goodwill. I've had a lot of success getting retro games here, a lot of other things like movies and vinyl albums. And so hoping that there's some good amount of inventory here for me. So there was nothing too crazy in there. I didn't see any bangers or anything like that, but I think I'm happy with my pickups. Anyways, onward. Somehow I don't think a car should be parked that way. So I just pulled up to the thrift store that individually prices its video games. I want to go and see what they have. Maybe I might catch them slipping on a good game for a low price. So yeah, let me go ahead and check it out. Oh my gosh, Jesus. This is another messy cabinet. There's some stuff here. I just don't know about these individually priced games, guys. So there was nothing in there that I actually had to have. So I didn't pick anything up. Of course, you saw the Wii games over there. They had Super Mario Brothers, the new Super Mario Brothers for the Wii, priced at 25 bucks. And yeah, I'm not about to pay 25 bucks for that. 5 probably, but not 25. Anyways. All right, we're at Goodwill number 2. Let's see if we can get lucky. It's pretty beat. Pretty beat. Yeah, this store is pretty damn messy, guys. Everything is looks like everywhere. Looks like a tornado went through this store. Luckily, I did find a couple of things that I was interested in. No video games, but hey, that's okay. I also like movies, books, and CDs. Again, nothing too crazy at this Goodwill. I did stand in line for hours, guys, but I'm finally out of the line. I did pick up a couple of things, nothing too crazy. Now I'm gonna go back to the Retro Cave and show you what I got. Hey, what is up, you guys? I am back in the Retro Cave and I'm about to show you what I picked up on today's game hunting expedition. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something that I actually picked up for my daughter, who is a big fan of Fleetwood Mac, and it is the CD for Rumors. Of course, this CD is popular now today because of TikTok and that cholo who was drinking cranberry juice and skateboarding to Dreams. Picked this up for 50 cents. The next thing I picked up is a sealed copy of Braveheart. It is still in its shrink wrapping. It is a DVD. Braveheart was one of my favorite movies. Still is one of my favorite movies of the 90s. Did this come out in the 90s? Yes, I think it did come out in the 90s. And it was an awesome movie. I'm sure you guys have seen this movie, and if you haven't, you are missing out. All right, so the next bunch of items I'm going to show you are the games that I picked up. First one is Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is the greatest hits edition of the game, and it is complete. All these games I picked up over at Goodwill were $4.99. Every time I see a Battlefront Part 2, I always pick it up because these sell really good on eBay. And this is what I'm going to do with this game. The next game I picked up is the South Park, the Stick of Truth. Stick of Truth. I'm not a big South Park fan, but this is a game that I've been wanting to play just because of how closely it resembles the cartoon. The game is in its original case, but there are no instructions, which makes me think that this game probably didn't come with instructions. I mean, probably did, but I'm just gonna assume it didn't just because I don't have them. The next game I picked up is Red Faction Guerrilla for the Xbox 360. This one is complete in box, $4.99. I do like playing me some Red Faction. It's basically a first-person shooter. It's either a first-person shooter or a third-person shooter. And I thought that I don't have it, so I'm going to pick it up. Lastly, I picked up Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal Black. This is the greatest hits edition for the PS2. Comes with a bonus disc, includes Twisted Metal Black Online. As you can see, it is complete in box. Anytime you can get games at Goodwill for relatively cheap for complete in box, you might as well just go ahead and grab them. So, as I showed you in the video, I didn't find anything too crazy. There were slim pickings out there today, but that's okay. I'm happy with what I got. I spent $21 basically on everything that you have seen here. And that's not good or it's bad. It's just, mediocre, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. That one, Star Wars Battlefront 2, will fetch me a good $10 to $15 on eBay, and that's where it's gonna go. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode of The Big Retro Show. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, drop me a like, drop me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you didn't like this episode, don't forget to drop me a comment, give me a thumbs down, and subscribe to the channel. And until the next one, guys, I will see you on The Big Retro Show. Hope you guys are having a great new year, and that's about it. Peace.